Hey again, this is Charles from Chicago Retro Gaming. Figured I'd do a second video, you know. Yeah, I'm wearing the same, Blackhawks jerseys I had prior. So now I'm going to go over some of my favorite games as a kid. This is, from when I first got my Nintendo to, and my Super Nintendo. That's pretty much all I had until recently when, when the stuff I wanted as a kid is getting easier to find and not as much as it was when it was new. Some games are more, some games are not more, but this is, when I was growing up, these were my favorite games that I had. So, some of the first two games I played, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. So, Mario Brothers is a lot. Super Mario Brothers was one of the first games that a lot of us played, that classic platformer game that pretty much gave the video game industry its kick back to life after, the video game crash of Atari, was it 1983? So, this is what rejuvenated the game industry, Super Mario Brothers. And it's a fun game, still holds up today, it's still fun to play. Duck Hunt, still an awesome game with that light gun. I used to be able to just go right up to the screen and take it and be shooting like, okay, get the ducks, get the ducks, get the ducks, get the ducks, But, now I've kind of a little bit better at shooting it, so makes it easier. And also then you have your Nintendo, you got your classic Nintendo controller, which just feels so good in the hands. And I prefer this to any of the modern controllers. There's like too many buttons on them sometimes, and I'm like, okay, which is 5 buttons to push, okay, but something I'm still getting used to. Another game, I got, when I got the Nintendo, we bought it. We got, Rad Racer. Had that cool 3D effect, which never worked for me, so it was pointless. Also, another one of my favorite games, Tetris, which I played the hell out of this game. This game, I just played for hours and hours. We used to have, my dad and I would have a scorebook where we'd write our scores down, which I wonder if that's still at my parents' house somewhere. It'd be cool if I could find it. But, it's, a fun game. It's so addictive, just sit there playing, okay, gotta get the lines in. Get the line, okay. Another one of my favorite games, Star Tropics. I saw the commercial game, like, this game is awesome, I have to get this game. Another game, it's one of my favorite games I ever played as a kid. Castlevania, another one of the classic platformers, which I love that game, it's a classic game, still holds up today, like most of these games do. Mega Man 2, this is probably one of my most favorite games I have in my collection. Then Mario Brothers 3. I think I got this for Easter present. Remember my friend James Doyle. We were borrowing Mario Brothers from another kid in our elementary school, and we were playing, and I got it that day. I'm like, hey, don't bring Mario Brothers 3 today. Do not bring it. I was like, why? Because I just got it for Easter. He was like so happy. We just played it and played it and played it. Remember, we were trying to do an instructional tape on how to play Mario Brothers 3, which I may have somewhere at home somewhere, but it's pretty funny to listen to. Last time I listened to it, it was pretty hilarious what we were trying to do. We're trying to do these things like, if you catch the wand at a high enough point, you instantly get 5 lives, but that was not true at all. Then Super Nintendo came out, and then I got this videotape from Nintendo Power. Your Donkey Kong Secrets Exposed. I saw them like, oh my god, I have to get that game. So, and of course, Donkey Kong Country was a game I had to get when I got the Super Nintendo, which I asked for, and I did get for Christmas. This was, I forget whenever Donkey Kong Country came out, but then this is what got me to really convinced my parents to get me the Super Nintendo. So I got that. Never got too many games for it. I did get Super Mario World, which this game is still fun to play. Actually got to play. I think I may play this later today, but it's just some of the games I grew up with. That's the systems I had. But something system I never really had as a kid was a Sega Genesis, which I just recently got, and playing Sonic the Hedgehog. This game is super fun to play. I'd always go to the Toys R Us. They had the demos, and I'd just play it till it reset. I'm like, oh man, I start playing it again, try to get as far as I could get in the game before the system would reset on me, because they only give you a few minutes to play it. They don't want you playing Sonic the Hedgehog for 4 hours in a Toys R Us. But yeah, those are some of the games, some of my favorite games playing as a kid. So, and and hopefully some of these will be some of my, my first more in-depth reviews I will go over at a later time. So probably my next video, as soon as I could get a way to connect my system to the computer so I can record a gameplay. But hopefully that's soon. But until then, so some of these so these reviews will be coming up. I'll go more into some of my memories of these games as I review them. So stay tuned for more videos. They'll be coming soon. And please subscribe. And I will have more for you soon. Okay? Thank you.